Welcome to ComparisonCraze. Let's rank 195 world leaders by age, from youngest to oldest. Let's begin. Prime Minister of Iceland, Katrín Jakobsdóttir, is 36 years old. President of Ecuador, Daniel Noboa Azin, is 37 years old. President of Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traoré, is 37 years old. Prime Minister of Montenegro, Milojko Spajic, is 37 years old. Prime Minister of Thailand, Paetongtarn Shinawatra, is 38 years old. Deputy Prime Minister of Ireland, Simon Harris, is 38 years old. Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, is 39 years old. President of Chile, Gabriel Boric, is 39 years old. President of Guinea, Mamadi Doumbouya, is 40 years old. President of Mali, Assimi Goïta, is 41 years old. Kim Jong-un is 41 years old. Abu Muhammad al-Julani, leader of Syria, is 42 years old. President of El Salvador, Nayib Bukele, is 43 years old. Serdar Berdimuhamedov, President of Turkmenistan, is 43 years old. President of Guyana, Mohammed Irfan Ali, is 44 years old. Emir of Qatar, Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, is 44 years old. Bassirou Diomaye Faye, President of Senegal, is 45 years old. Xavier Espot Zamora, Prime Minister of Andorra, is 45 years old. Mohamed Muizzu, President of the Maldives, is 46 years old. Santiago Peña, President of Paraguay, is 46 years old. President of Guinea-Bissau is 52 years old. Prime Minister of Jamaica and is 52 years old. Luis Montenegro is the Prime Minister of Portugal and he is 52 years old. Prime Minister of Somalia Hamza Abdi Bare is 52 years old. Lawrence Wong, Prime Minister of Singapore, is 52 years old. Pedro Sanchez, Prime Minister of Spain, is 53 years old. Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada, is 53 years old. James Marape is the Prime Minister of Papua New Guinea and is 53 years old. Javier Milei, President of Argentina, is 54 years old. Bart de Wever, Prime Minister of Belgium, is 54 years old. Prime Minister of Croatia is 54 years old. Prime Minister of Iraq is 54 years old. Prime Minister of New Zealand, Christopher Luxon, is 54 years old. Alexander Schallenberg, Foreign Minister of Austria, is 55 years old. Petri Orpo, Prime Minister of Finland, is 55 years old. David Adieng, President of Nauru, is 55 years old. Evariste Ndayishimiye, President of Burundi, is 56 years old. King Mswati III of Eswatini is 56 years old. Uknagin Kurelzuk, President of Mongolia, is 56 years old. Sadir Japarov, President of Kyrgyzstan, is 56 years old. President of the Democratic Republic of the Congo, is 61 years old. Viktor Orban, Prime Minister of Hungary, is 61 years old. Luc Frieden, Prime Minister of Luxembourg, is 61 years old. King Mohammed VI of Morocco is 61 years old. Anthony Albanese, Prime Minister of Australia, is 62 years old. Ulf Kristersson, Prime Minister of Sweden, is 61 years old. Karin Keller-Sutter, President of Switzerland, is 61 years old. Charlotte Solvay Tabimasmas, Prime Minister of Vanuatu, is 61 years old. Ulises Correa y Silva, Prime Minister of Cape Verde, is 62 years old. Claudia Sheinbaum Pardo, President of Mexico, is 62 years old. Dina Boluarte, President of Peru, is 62 years old. Feleti Teo, Prime Minister of Tuvalu, is 62 years old. Keir Starmer, Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, is 62 years old. Nicolas Maduro, President of Venezuela, is 62 years old. Hakainde Hichilema, President of Zambia, is 62 years old. Ilham Aliyev, President of Azerbaijan, is 63 years old. Rodrigo Chavez Robles, President of Costa Rica, is 63 years old. Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, President of the United Arab Emirates, is 63 years old. King Abdullah II of Jordan is 63 years old. Wesley W. Simina, President of the Federated States of Micronesia, is 63 years old.